it's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Motion now from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they've got him.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Black Knights come up to the line in the hurry-up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Trying to create here on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
A quick juke. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the incompletion, and sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Again, 4th down coming up.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They'll kick it away here. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. eye candy. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
When these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Heading left after the handoff. Look out, room to run here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw, catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose. No shot to bring him down. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Comes the Army offense onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. Heaves it deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. They keep him guessing with a run. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And the Black Knights are in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds the open target on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Army. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Hoosiers will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. Maybe he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
First and still going. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Pass complete on the crosser. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Hoosiers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. Stop at the line. Still a few yards short from pay dirt.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now, the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes were in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Ball handed off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Takes the handoff again. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Black Knights. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags the quick throw.
presents another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Hoosiers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He keeps it on the design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. It's a 1st and 10 play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You know, they try to run the football here, and They're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And the single back takes the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee, end this game, and advance in the playoffs.